spending time chilling at Honeydew, where coffee meets delight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tune in live every Wednesday at 10. Bring a family member or friend. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, chopping it up, honey. Yeah, doing another thing here. We actually have a few things to do. No Walter today, everyone. Just want to let you know. And it's here. Thanks for the crowd here. I want to actually tell you guys, no, come on down. Come on down. 113. Route 18. 113 Conway Street. Right? Elder Avery coming in, sitting in with us and talk shop. Hey, what you guys waiting for? Oh, invitation. Podcast starts at 10, man. Let's go.
Where's what?
Walter's got some business. He's got some business to do, you know.
Yeah, you got monkey.
Let me see. We gotta get Elvis in here. So you push that camera back as far as you can go.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in the front. Let me see. Yeah, that's what we got.
Oh, sugar on. That's right.
All right. Hey, sit right there.
You guys don't wear it. You guys don't buy it, but wear my temperature that day. Ah!
You haven't. God, haven't. You can't even smell it. Maybe slide that over. This way.
I had to put that in there for me. You got laugh.
Maybe the whole thing. The whole tripod. Go this way. Go this way. No, take the whole thing. Go this way. The whole tripod. Whole tripod.
You're a new cameraman now.
What's that? Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah. Still not missing. Yeah, we're missing.
We're tight in here today, huh?
You guys can see this picture. This is what we're seeing. So welcome to Chopping It Up at Honeydew, Route 18, 113 Conway Street in South Perry. Chop Turner, Eldrick Gabriel, and another guest. Can I have your name again? Gail Roderick. So this is what it's about, man. To come in and talk shop and talk shop. Promote anything that you have, and today Eldrick has a few things he wants to talk about. And as always, Chop Turner was late. I gotta talk to Nicole and see what's up. So you came in here bragging about the championship match. Let me tell you something about that 49. No, listen, I guarantee you, the Patriots are making it to the Super Bowl before the 49.
I knew that he'd get him. I wake him up with that one.
We ain't worried about it. You guys got to worry about the chemical lab outside the stadium.
Watch this.
That's true.
Come back like Tatum after that first loss.
So, Eldrick, what's up, man? What brings you here today?
Well, I appreciate you having me on today, Charlie. Thank you. Yep. Really excited about this. Just book launch for our environmental justice journey that we've been able to publish and create into a book. And we have a book reading tomorrow at AHA Night outside of the Dietarian Theater. And we've been promoting what environmental justice means to the community.
Yep.
Speaking on two environmental sites, the Bedford Harbor Superfund site and the Old Morris Cunningham site. And a lot of support from that we've been having since the beginning of this project. We were hosting some of the walking tours last year, starting in March all the way through October. And I've now been able to create a book that I wrote and with some illustrations with Gail Roderick.
Yeah.
Good job.
I have some children's stories on the shelf, so I have to keep in touch with Gail and get you to do some illustrations. Yeah, I have so many. I have 3 or 4 children's stories that I just need to kind of polish up a little bit, and I'll talk to you about it. So, but that's awesome. I like that already.
Thank you. It's good break. We ended up creating a QR code right up front and in the back that we scanned and went to the online story map that we were sharing with detailed information on the two environmental site, on cleanup that we have done, as well as share. We decided to create this book from an animal perspective to engage some of the youth. We've been having some bits of our characters during our book readings and had a great opportunity to engage with some youth. We've had about 6 book readings so far.
Ladies in the public have impacted about more than 80 adults and children.
Wow. And it's been with support of the Conservation Law Foundation, Department of Studies, MIT, Urban Studies and Planning at MIT, and our project Healthy Neighborhood Study in our local partner with YMCA South Coast. And I've named the characters in our book with people that have joined the walking tours, supported the walking tours in different ways. So the illustrations of our characters I mentioned were Gail Roderick, Gail and Al Jenkins, and we had some information on what led to contamination into these 2 local sites, work that the city, state, and EPA has been doing for the past 30 years, cleaning up renovation, and how climate change is affecting us now and continuing to affect us. And there's a lot of engagement youth with this information. I thought this was something that being born and raised in this neighborhood that was a opportunity in learning engagement opportunity when we were posting tours, and I was a bit shocked on the information I didn't know myself. I thought it was good have the opportunity to some youth in our community. And we have the stage right here. We had a large attendance from our Cape Verdean community, as well as both of these sites are located in our historic Cape Verdean community around the pier and around Bay Village. ended up creating two characters for them: the shark, do what I want to do, which runs the creation for the soccer team, and ended up doing some research and realizing that the national animal, Cape Verdean Islands, is manatee, and these were illustrations that Karen Howe that made and shared stories on how the hurricane that just affected so many cities that some of the efforts that the city of Bedford had put up together that's all citizen resources back converting across the Atlantic were affecting human wildlife as well. How these problems
I want to say hello to Reggie Victor, who's saying good morning to us from Worcester. Appreciate Richie. Reggie. We definitely appreciate that coming on. So Eldrick, there's an abundance material in that book. Obviously, you've been over the past 2 years been on your own working on it too, right? So I like the fact that you have first-hand knowledge of what's going on, and then you're able to kind of put in a book and pass on that information. And then what happens is now when it's hand to hand, from your hand to someone else that wants to read the book, you got first-hand experience, and you can kind of just, nobody can doubt you because it's there. It's a source. You're the source. You're the personal source. So it means a whole lot to me, and I gotta give that. That gives you 2 stars to make it 3 stars. Because you're 3 stars, and then you got 2 more because of the book. So 5 stars on bringing out that information. Because for years, as I was a kid, we didn't get information. We didn't. Nobody told us that. Definitely for years, decades, everyone around here was swimming in contaminated waters, eating contaminated seafood, and so we don't know, what the effects of that, and maybe later on in life we have health conditions that could have been because of stuff like that. So keep up the good work, keep up the strong hold on the message that you have, because it's real. So, how did you meet Gail?
Well, we've actually been working together for the past 7 years. She brought me on to help neighborhood studies. She's our site coordinator.
Yep.
With the Bedford team, and has been working on the project for the past 10 years, as well as working with the YMCA. And really go confidence in my work, working in the community. And we have a lot of opportunities working together on different projects. We have worked together on the Youth Mural. We have worked together creating a book, the bomb shelter.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I like that.
Wow. She's in the library. Great pictures. I'm really highlighted a lot of some engagement and unity in the community, and it was a great opportunity that brought some more passion for myself and the community. I was able to see a lot of the I might have been able to miss, but one of the amazing parts was that at least I was able to get documented and see a lot of residents of the community come and share historic pictures of when they had passed by, and the great fun out there. I'd love to continue to see this in our community. And more and more that I've learned a lot from my own community.
got my family in the book and my aunt and uncle right here.
Oh, it's in third grade? With Tina in that grade?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
This is my aunt
Oh.
Jenny, and there's my uncle Sonny in there. That looks like him down in the corner over there.
Yeah.
Oh, Frank Tina's in there too.
Yeah, Frank Bean is in there. I get upside down. I can't really pick him out, but
Lee and John.
I think he has a boat.
Chicken.
Yeah, here he is.
Yep.
He's
Okay.
wearing a tie.
Look at that. He still looks good. You know, he was good since he was a kid.
No owner
But
of the
Frank-
league.
I've been trying to get Frank to come and interview and on the podcast because I know so many stories of him and how successful he has been over the years and very essential to the Cape Verdean community. But no, I definitely got to get that book. Where did we get that at?
You can find this book at the Bedford Public Library. They have a few copies that you can rent out.
I got to purchase one.
Hey, who's this guy, man? Who's this guy?
John? Hey, how come? Look at him.
Oh man, you got me in the book. Oh no.
Hey, I know those two guys here. I mean, two.
Oh my God, man.
Everybody's
Everybody's
everybody's taking pictures.
Shots
thrown everywhere. Oh man, I can't believe it.
Those are
Andy Barrels.
undercover cops, you know. They're over there. That's why they're so close to him. Look at
Yeah, the undercover cop.
Look at that.
Man, that's amazing, man.
Got Earl over there.
It's historical, man. Wow, wow. Thank you
Tiny,
very much.
yeah, Tiny Tobias.
Yeah, Tiny, man. Wow, that's going back.
Hey, that's Manny Farrell.
Manny, man. Wow.
That's nice. Got Toy Grayson
Toy,
there.
Uncle Toy, yeah. Man, Lee.
Hey, that's
Lee Milford. Wow.
isn't that Lorraine?
Yeah, Lee. Wow. Look at
That's a throwback.
look at my man.
Yeah, that is Lorraine. That's my Uncle Bobby.
Oh,
Oh man, yeah, Victor.
big job, man.
This is
Got you
Miss-
some really good.
Mr. Tina there.
Wow.
And Lee Blake was instrumental in
Yep.
giving us a whole box of
Oh, Lee?
all the.
Oh, yes, you were
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Lee,
That's right.
fabulous.
Yeah. He just,
way. Oh, man. It was touching me too.
Yeah.
Gil's in the picture right here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Frank, huh?
Yeah.
Frank, yeah.
Actually, right here in our back is our other illustrator of the EJJ book, the
Beautiful
Climate Justice
book,
book, Karen L. Jenkins, that is now the owner of the bomb shelter as well too.
Wow.
Yeah. Karen is
You know what?
Karen's a great person and a good artist. People don't realize she's a good
Wow,
artist. You know?
man.
This is also in the Smithsonian,
Smithsonian?
for the Natural Institute of African Culture.
Yep.
Is that Washington, D.C.?
It's in DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's now in their collection. It's also in the Bedford Whaling Museum, Cape Verdean collection as well.
Yeah, I gotta get me
But
one
to
of
your
them.
point is that we do have like for people to buy their own, but we're now the grant's ending, we're not sure if we'll be able to provide a little bit more help.
Yep.
With the sale. But at this point, we have a link and people can go to the site and pay.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, so we'll get that. to you.
All right.
Thank you.
please
Yeah.
do,
I
share it.
love one.
And,
But
like to do this. I would actually like to do this podcast again on the Really Charlie podcast,
Okay.
so we can really go and real a
You
whole
can
lot
get
of
Darren to come too.
yeah. We have a lot of we can go into a lot of depth and talk about a whole lot of other things. You know, so set that up soon.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
How's your availability on Tuesday night?
Tuesday nights, actually,
Gail, how about you?
It is, except the second Tuesday of the month, I'm in a bike meeting. That Tuesday night, so
I don't.
Just put it up.
Yeah. So any Tuesday on. And, trying to think. What about the last Tuesday of the month? So that's coming up, right?
Yeah, on the 21st. I'll be out of town.
Any Tuesday on March.
And so that would go to 10, it's going to be 17, and
March 10th?
Yeah,
All
that works.
right, March 10th. All right, so we'll set that up. That way we can, you know, I know Eldrick's used to doing podcasts and Zoom meetings with a shirt on and his boxes and his slippers. So you'll be all set. Just wear a shirt and tie, and we'll send you a link that you'll be able to do it right from home. Yep, 7 p.m. So
It's actually great. I have great shit when Charlie was SRO when I was at home school.
Yep.
And put me in grade line 6 then.
Charlie's the man, man.
right, man. I try to be the person that my family raised me to be, and then also, as you pick up life skills and because I was young doing some different jobs, and I'm glad I had good bosses and good people around me to treat people right. Like, believe it or not, Star Store, right? Star Store was closing down, and then Stewart's department store came in. So I was there. And the one thing about retail is that you have to deal with people, customers. So the one thing that retail taught me is to treat people a certain way, try to satisfy them with whatever their wishes are as far as their items they want to buy. So when I left there after 2 years, I was there and then moved on to the police department. But what the department store taught me, listen, and try to service, give some good service, which ended up helping me in the police force, especially the way you talk, who you're representing. I was in the store wearing, smart, my name on it, and the department name. So you got to watch how you treat people. And going on to the police department, I had the badge, I had the patch, the city seal, and all that. So you're always aware of who you're not only representing yourself in a good way, it also reminded me that I don't want to be rude and disrespectful to people because you actually have the seal of someone else on your shoulder, on your chest. So retail is good for me. And along with my
Yeah. No, that's
strong women in my life to really steer me the right way.
That's something that I have to say is key to the community and a lot of it. I was like grew up around and still that for me at a young age. I'm very thankful for that and something that our healthy neighborhood study I think we had really focused on that hand in hand and we always worked with our projects with a part mentality, the story action research and direct research that a lot of our action how it came up and making sure that the people in the community are involved I always thought that was something that was key. Something that we begin to do our trial see this like story map and it has information story map, the environmental sites as well as this mural that we have to work on and all of some of the information that some of the residents of the community have shared with the student developers. We had acknowledged the historical cemetery across the street.
Mhm.
And,
Griffith Street Cemetery,
yes, that had been
one of the oldest in the country.
yeah, and to think of the place I was born and raised in nearby, and not knowing how many people that lay in that cemetery, a lot of this information that had been lost, and want to make sure it was known and still be found in some way. That was very important to when I was building this story, and making sure that kind of finished up the last sentence that our journey continues with us all, and has been something that's definitely been instrumental for my health in the community. And able to move on to more well.
Now you're doing different things. Look at all the boards in the city. Like, for one, I'm part of the New Bedford Historic Society. And so we have we're going to start cleaning up a lot of the gravestones, the grave sites, a lot of the abolitionists, that are very rough city. And so we're working on that. But we have so many resources in the city that a lot of people don't realize, that we can help each other, or we can be a good network to get that certain help. A lot of people underestimate the job that the Whale organization, Whale in the city, has done so much for so many different young organizations. I mean, you're part of a board with the Cape Verde Association. That building there was restored and maintained through the hard work of a lot of the old members. But one organization that put it over the hump was Whale. Whale had a huge part in making that building as beautiful as it is. All with city efforts and helping out to do different things. I'm proud of the city. The things, the projects you guys are doing, it's so essential, so important. It's important because now you guys will be probably that example of other communities in the Commonwealth that are looking to do something very similar to you're doing, where they can kind of look. New Bedford's already doing it. Let's go down there. Let's talk to them. They already have it done from A to Z. Let's piggyback. Let's kind of talk to them so we can start something in our area, in our seaport area, or even if it's a town with a big lake, have the same type of situation, you never know. What's in Lawrence and Lowell, different waterways going in around the city, so it's very, very important what you do. Who knows?
Yeah,
You may be getting off the airplane like Chuck does at TMZ, and you got TMZ in your face. Mr. Abro, you want to give us a statement? So that's the great thing about it. Don't worry, Gail's going to be ahead of the line. Gail's going to be in the limo already. Okay. Got her martini. All right, we won't give you martini. We won't put you at the mic. She got a little coffee, pinky finger up in the air. Don't need to cycle where the car. Gail will have that. Roll the window down a little bit. Okay, told you. But Chops, man, they know where he's coming. They know. You got TMZ, CNN, you got everybody. PBS was looking for him, that's something. They closed it down because Chops didn't want to tell his singing little kid in Providence, Rhode Island, singing. I would tell you a job. You got a job in Providence at pizza place, right? Everybody's pizza was wrong because he was in the back singing. Want mushrooms on my.
You're giving them a 2-for-1, huh?
Yeah, 2-for-1.
He's the one guy I know. He had to go to church in the back door. He was always late to church. I was helping the dean downstairs. I was helping the deacon. Sorry, Pastor.
Run around.
But this is what we do, and like we just agreed, March 10th, you guys come on a Really Tell It podcast. We really take our time, a whole hour, to really focus on the messages that we want to deliver as an organization, as an artist now that you have a book. Those are very important things that I really want to get involved in. I have some questions for you. We'll put those illustrations on the advertisement. We have a media kit that you guys offer. Send that to me. And that way we can have a good week. And go from there. Ask your mother for some good pictures of you. Maybe something. If you want to put your childhood pictures up there, go ahead. But I know you have childhood pictures where you're dressed like Walter Manise, socks and no shoes.
Oh, no, yeah. That guy.
Amazing.
That guy.
Let's get a old picture from my phone. May have one with Charlie.
I do. Oh, no.
Get one together.
So, anything you want to bring up there in that podcast? I can't wait. I just don't want to sell you short, especially with this. We just jumping on board, just kind of throwing the sprinkles of information out there, but I want to make sure that we go real deep into your project and get the message out there. Because the best thing is it's going to create video and audio for you to use, constantly, especially on the website. I'll create some clips also, and that way you use media. Feel free if there's another guest you want to come on, I believe I can have 4 people in the podcast, so if you have someone else you want to add to it, just let me know.
Thank you. Yeah, we're actually in the process right now of making this into an audio book as well.
Oh, good.
Accessible online. It's good for kids to share that and translate that into well.
I love the audio books. Audio books are so important because people, young and old, learn much better through audio compared to trying to comprehend a book and read it. Very difficult. But if someone's telling them, how many of our people have come and left Cape Verde Island, come here, get a job, prosper, do everything they needed to do, 30, 40 years on a job somewhere, but they can't read it. But they can listen. And all those years of success and having a home, and being able to put their family in good places, that was all through audio, Sitting, someone telling them what to do, they did it. And I think really able to do a lot of things. So, thinking of, go ahead.
I was going to say that I think that's something we'll be working as a community at the garage on the project with the Heritage Center. And I've been watching that project where we had spoken to 3 different community members and brought them into the community and had it translated in community conversation on Cape Verde Grill. Yeah, touch real deep. I told about, real nice across the world. Someone to recognize Bedford as a city. Yeah. Go outside of the state. Yeah. We don't know where that is, but we haven't heard about that. You can see some of our tribe, our cultural tribe that we're from. We go all over the world. And going for quite some time. I think that's something great to know.
We got Denise watching us. Denise says, "Great laughter, good signs. Good morning, keep smiling." Yeah, the only one that's laughing is Chuck Turner. You should listen. He's over here telling his own jokes and he's laughing. But, no, we spared Chuck with he has one more week because we don't have Walter here. Walter takes over all the time. And he bullies him. Hey, you know what? We are volunteer employees of his, because we're here. Maybe we can, talk to HR somewhere, or go to the state and talk about the harassment. For a good, see, Walter's got you beat, Chuck, because Walter gives me coffee, donuts, so we're gonna have to negotiate what I say. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's the team on your hat.
Yeah. Well, we'll just make sure before the case comes, and it gets adjudicated around a board or something. We'll make sure that Chuck takes that hat off. Yeah. Patriot Nation is huge. 49ers, they had it, but they totally lost it. So we I like being, I like sitting in there, I like coming there. Before you was coming in the beginning, seeing you, and then Gail got you real busy. It's like we don't even see Eldrick no more. Yeah, we don't see Eldrick no more. What is that? I was like, I sat over there. Remember, Charles? Yes, and we all were singing Kumbaya. We were saying, maybe we'll see Eldrick in a month. Maybe let's sing together. And here it is. This week, you got a hold of me, and now you're here. And then you bring a new friend, Gail, here. So I got a new friend, thanks to you. But I'm proud of you. And Eldrick, I got to tell you one other thing. In Star Wars, Luke found out that his father was Darth Vader. So Eldrick, I just want to let you know, yeah, I'm your father.
Thanks. Hey, look, my birthday was yesterday. It took 30 years now to tell me.
No, I know. The guy you call Dad, right? Your dad, he's making good money, taking care of you. So I just figured, between your mom and dad, that was a good combination. Plus, you kind of resemble that guy. I don't know how that happened, but I just wanted to, and being somebody that went to school with him, I really didn't want to break his heart because he used to, he even pushed the stroller with you in it. He pushed the stroller. You know how hard that is for a man to push a stroller back then. He just didn't. It's like a man holding his girl's or his wife's purse. He didn't want to touch it. You push the stroller. all joking aside, LJ comes from good family. Yeah, I'm only joking. And I'll tell you a good story. You know JoJo Moreno? Right. So JoJo, he lives over there in Purchase. Right. So I was coaching freshman football at New Bedford High School. So JoJo was always picking on, he's always had something wise to say, jokingly, not disrespectful, but he was always joking around, getting people laughing. So we're at practice, going over different plays. And so I had the, we'll just say practice squad, right? I had the team. JoJo's there. He's one of the big linemen, right? And he's just getting on me. So as we're in huddle and I'm giving the play out like this, and I'm like, I said, hey, JoJo, that coach, I just want to tell you that I'm your father. Everybody started laughing, rolling. So I know his mom, we grew up together. His mom lived with us on the South Second Street. Everybody died laughing. Till this day, it's already been maybe 12, 15 years. And we still laugh about it. His mother sees me around the neighborhood. Where's my child support? All good. So, all right, guys. Let's see. We got about 20 minutes. Talk about something.
Love the book. I mean, the picture, man. I didn't know that was you. It's you, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Picture. Wow.
Me.
Yep, she made you nice and handsome, got some height to you and everything. That's good. You could have been an illustration of a young dude with a dad bod like mine.
Great.
That's been some justice. Illustration.
Oh, it was great.
Able to even get extra support from state representatives or state legislators that had in some of our first earlier walks. Reach out to State Representative Antonio Cabral, State Senator Mark Montigny, State Representative Chris Hendricks. We have them on the first picture as well.
Wow.
Good. That's some illustrations here. Picture here as well. Me and Kieran. One of our first meetings all huddled together. It was a great opportunity we had for 8 months. And, at least over 80 people. And I had to give a shout out to Honeydew and Walter. Had the our freshman break here supported us through our environment. That's the journey walking through it. And we were very, very grateful. Yeah, on a weekly basis. Very thankful.
Good. Yeah, it's good when you got the usual people in there giving their time and donating, trying to make sure that they can help out, especially our local representation, in the political arena. Antigone, Brow, Hendricks is upbeat. Seeing him all over the place doing the stuff he's doing. So it's good. It's good to make it known, and, because they deserve it. Because they could have passed you on to someone else and nothing gets done, or they could have moved on to another project and make sure that money or just consideration goes to them instead of you. So, you mentioned Walter and Honeydew. What are you and Gail doing? Especially in 2025, the end of the season, the Christmas season. I know you guys got a lot of Dunkin' Donuts cards. What did you do with all the gift cards? How did you sneak into Dunkin' Donuts, without Walter seeing you? Hey, Chops and I, we were able to do it. We went to Dunkin' Donuts down the street. Hey, Let's go in there, you know. There's a lot of money. We had, I don't know, between us, we had like 40, 50 bucks worth of Dunkin' Donuts gift card. What we were gonna do? And he was, for a guy from Providence, he was scared. He was, I don't know, man. Walter got sharp toenails. He takes those shoes off. He's gonna cut us up. All joking aside, you know, there's no reason for us to go to Dunkin' Donuts. Honeydew gives us delicious coffee. Food, the food is fabulous. That's why I like it. But keep going to Walter. Keep bugging him, you know. Make sure that he supports you because that's what he wants to do.
Oh, yeah.
He has the capability to do that. As you know, it's not just us that he's trying to support. He's doing other things, other people behind the scenes. You know, some of these girls and guys that are working in, I've never met them, you know, but they got a good staff and they get introduced to them. And outside Honeydew, they see me, they know my name, and so I'm real happy.
Yeah, definitely have to engage the community helping us with a lot of different projects. One thing we definitely highlight that great turnout during the walking tours. I think we were working in partnership with the environmental stewardship department, city, trying to get some questionnaires, people, residents of the community, they would like to see for repurposement or coming to the site. We expect on getting some feedback for getting at least 150 feedback, and we were able to get that walking tour, fill out all of those questionnaires right here, and we're up and received over 200 responses. Yeah, a lot of that was with the help for all the engagement and honeydew engagement. And I think we got a lot of feedback on see for future on that side as well.
Yeah, that's
One thing that the city did a couple of surveys, and they didn't have the amount they were looking for. And with LDEC, they found out that something that came like cream on the top was
Yes, and one of the top three that we had figured out for the top collective repurposing ideas was either in local community center, youth, art, community, hub, and our partner in the community in that location. We got actually a lot of the quite engaging different agents. Real great opportunity for we continue for team development coming up.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, yeah, we were able to actually get the information of what they represented and earmark funds that they're saved for future development that he had shared with us, that he had put in
years ago.
years ago.
20 years ago that we could tap into, yeah.
That has been unable to develop on that city, on that site, but this past year so there's some great opportunity coming out, and a lot of that wouldn't have been feasible without the engagement of our residents, our community. We were able to get that questionnaire. I had helped the city translate it in Portuguese, Spanish, and Cape Verdean Creole.
Wow.
And yeah, amazing feedback that.
Great.
And really excited to see what's going to happen in the future. Actually, one thing I probably just want to highlight it as well too is we were meeting at Pier 3 during the walking tour, started over, so we highlighted the waterfront and the Cape Verdean installation up front.
Yep.
Illustrated in the Cape Verdean American flag.
Nice.
Our community.
Yeah, it's you know, make that make like some of my books. I have it in picture frame. Print that out, JPEG, put that on the wall. Start encouraging people that come in and out of your house, to write books. Because I'm always doing that. I'm always trying to encourage people to write a book, get their story out. This guy over here needs to write his book. Even if you don't, great thing.
We got you in the book now. We need to write the book.
Got Deb Raymond saying good morning. Looking good, fellas. Looking good, Gail. It says love the jacket. Yeah, I love the jacket. I'm trying to keep Chops a little distant away from touching my something jacket. Hey, don't touch it. Yeah, they're playing tonight. I actually have a podcast, so I'll see the beginning of the game and then Marvin, Marvin's fella. Sometimes you have to lose yourself when you talk about grief. Talk about grief, because Marvin wanted to do a podcast. So I had the platform. I said, yeah, we'll do it every week. So we talk about his book and I think we could. That's tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. East Pacific time. Because he's all West Coast out my way. But I figured we weren't doing it earlier here. But that means it's real early for him out there. So I said, let's do it later, And then the other thing is I'm on join a local board of printed publications, so I start doing things over there with them, help them out. I need to attend some meetings. So it's better for me to have it later. Right. Do the podcast later, so I can take the board meeting.
Thank you for your work, Charlie.
Thank you for coming in. I'm glad that you came on and gave us something to talk about. I truly didn't want to hear any more 49ers stories. I'm glad you guys came in and filled in the blank. A lot of people viewing, which is great. We were able to set up a podcast in March between us. So it's good. Glad you took the initiative to reach out, to come down, and Gail, just to let you know, because of him, we're here. Because of him, we're going to do the podcast later. So that's the type of guy you keep him. No trade clause. We always trying to get him to do something, but y'all in a great place, round peg with a round hole, you're doing great things, and it shows. Yeah.
They were nice enough to give us some photographs that were using that work on display.
Yep.
Which was from the Standard Times, that they have display. And they were nice enough here in town, and I read, and that's that.
Yeah.
We still have. We're trying to place it.
Yeah.
Hopefully at the people of the association. Thank you for spending.
Yeah. Their spinner is a diamond in the rough. A lot of people walk down William Street and they just think it's a house, right? And it's so much productivity in that building, in the people. Jay, John, Jay, Susan, they're all doing the great things there. So I'm happy that I'm now associated with them, and looks like it's going to be a good, bright future. Because I think I add to it. I can't wait to get there, get some work done. One other thing I wanted to mention. Is there anybody else who want to come on with us that day?
Yeah, probably carrying out and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Just allow them, tell them that we send everybody a link. So, you know, they gotta, I'll make sure that we have enough space, you know, on the screen. I want to say I can put 9 people on. I'm not, I have to check on my plan and see what that is. But whoever it is, just let them know, give them the date now, and then tell me the come on. And maybe we'll produce a podcast that looks like a Zoom meeting where I'll be on there talking, and it will be great because it's going to be a well-rounded podcast. All different pieces come together.
Thank you so much.
All right.
And looking forward to anybody we might see tomorrow at Odd Night.
Yep.
Something book. We have some puppeteering, some coloring.
What time is it?
Awesome.
What time is it?
5 to 8. Setting up. Outside of the documentary.
Right there in a great building. Can't wait. We're trying to get Chops there in August.
Yeah, hopefully,
Yeah. So
hopefully.
we're going to try to do something there. Yeah, I told the lady, I said, I'm trying to get Chops there, and she's like, oh no. I said, I didn't, I misspoke. I didn't say Chops Turner. I said Cheryl Turner. She was all upset. I want that guy in my building. You know, he can't. He said he's not even allowed to use the bathroom in there. Yeah. I said, man, I've been praying for him. He's on the right path. Just give us, just give me until July. By August, he'll be all set. I didn't squirt him with any holy water today.
I didn't know the holy water.
I said, well, no, I said, Chop's not Catholic. So I got some red wine. And he started squirting at him. He opened his mouth. Only joke. So we are actually, you know, it's a great podcast.
Yeah.
Wrap it up, close the podcast. I really, truly appreciate you guys coming down there. Anything you want to, well, you can come down anyway. Come down anytime. Maybe somebody that wants to get a message out with you. Hey, I'll be telling you something on Tuesday night. Hey, Wednesday. Tuesday's tomorrow. Let's come down here and talk. Anybody? Problem.
Great job, guys.
Thank you. All right. Chop, what do you want to do? Got something you want to talk about?
I'm good.
All right.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you. All right, everyone. Come back next Wednesday, 10 a.m. here at Honeydew, 113 Conway Street in Bedford, Mass.
Yeah.
On Route 18. Come check us out. Come sit in the crowd. Diane, I see you. Good morning. Said the audio is in and out.
Oh,
All right, we're going to have to bring that up. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Good new microphone, Charlie.
Yeah.
You always got something new.
Oh yes, please. I'll have mine large, iced, extra cream, and 6 Splendid. Yeah, just hang out for a minute. Mm-hmm.